What up, y'all? What's happening? It's getting late in the afternoon. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Time to have dinner with a real one. Feel me? Alright. So, tonight, I don't know, I ain't trying to make all that extra stuff. Like, the last few things I've been making had a lot of steps to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, last night, I had to make homemade egg roll wrappers. The chicken, all that. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on with these recipes sometimes. And tonight, I ain't feeling it. But I do have a chicken breast already out. I do have some stewed tomatoes and some zucchini that I seasoned up. So I think I'm gonna make a stuffed chicken breast and some Alfredo. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I already knew what I was gonna do, but I had to make it sound good. So yeah, pay attention. Let's get to it. We're doing stuffed chicken breast today with homemade Alfredo. Here we go. All right, so today I'm making a stuffed chicken breast. As you can see, I have a fairly large chicken breast. What I did was I took the knife, I put it in the thickest part of the chicken breast, and I just opened up a cavity. Now, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna stuff it with this right here, which is some zucchini and tomato Italian seasoning. It has some olive oil, of course, salt and pepper, a little parsley in there. Now look, this cooked down yesterday, so it's good to go now. I have some mozzarella cheese, and I have one of my favorite sauces. I don't really want to get a recipe out for this yet. If you really want it, hit me up in the inbox and we can discuss something. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this right now. This is a pretty easy recipe. As you can tell, there's not a lot to it. You don't have to use tomato and zucchini. You can use any vegetables that you like, but I'm gonna mix these vegetables, this and this cheese, stuff it in here, and I'll give you the stuffed look in just a second. Y'all hold on, I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see, I got everything mixed up. That was about 1/4 of a cup of cheese. That was 2 whole Roman tomatoes, 1/2 of a zucchini that was diced up. Again, some salt, pepper, Italian seasonings. And then I have a cream spread that I added to this that I fortified with other flavors. Again, if you want that recipe, you're gonna have to hit me up. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stuff the chicken breast, and I'll show you what that looks like before I put it in the oven. Be right back with you. Okay, so as you can see, I done got him stuffed to the max. All right, there's a couple of seasonings on here. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper, of course, on the outside, but all of my flavor is majority in the inside of this. So I'm not going too heavy on the outside. I am gonna bake it. I was thinking about adding some breadcrumbs to it, maybe, possibly, but I just feel like if I did that, and with the thickness of this, the breadcrumbs might overcook and end up burning. So I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna throw it in there just like it is. Some salt and pepper, maybe a little Lawry's on it, a little Lawry seasoning salt. But as you can see, it's good to go. 350 for about 45 to an hour. Be right back with you. All right, so I have my chicken in the oven baking right now. I'm not gonna touch it for another 30 minutes. It's in there right now at 350. I might turn the temperature up towards the end so it can go ahead and brown real nice. As far as my side, I was gonna do mashed potatoes, but I just ain't feeling it. I had a lot of potatoes this week already. So I'm gonna go with some fettuccine. For that, I made my own Alfredo sauce. You can buy some at the store, but me, I did my own. With that, let's see, I'll go ahead and give you the recipe for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll hook y'all up this time. Don't be asking for too much though. And then I have some tomatoes that I'm gonna garnish with. Give me 1 second. I'll show y'all what that's looking like right now. All right, for my Alfredo sauce, as you can see, I use the same bowl that I stuffed the chicken with. That I had some of the stuffing left, so I'm gonna use that in the sauce. I added some cheese. As you can see, I added some more mozzarella cheese. That's Parmesan cheese. There's about 5 tablespoons of butter. I had some sour cream in here. There's a little bit of ranch. And there is about 1/4 cup of milk. I'm gonna make a roux, and then I'll combine this and my Alfredo sauce will be good to go. All right, for the tomatoes that I'm gonna garnish with, again, these are like the tomatoes that went inside of the chicken breast. As you can see, I have 1 whole Roman tomato. It's cut into slices, 3 cloves of garlic. There's about 1/4 teaspoon of olive oil on the bottom, some salt and pepper, parsley, and some onion. Now don't put this on a high heat. Put this on low and let it cook and simmer down. We don't want it to break up and mush. We want it to still be whole, but to gain some flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started along with that Alfredo sauce that I'm making. And I will get back with y'all when everything is done. Pay attention. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got y'all. All right, so as you can see, my chicken breast is done. Cooked up nicely. Oh, look at that stuffing right there. That's that tomato, zucchini, mozzarella. Okay, so yeah, this is done. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the Alfredo sauce. I gotta make a roux for that first. Give me one little minute. I'll get right back to you and show you how to get that done. All right, to make a roux for the Alfredo sauce, I took 1/4 cup of flour and I got about 5 tablespoons of butter. Yes, I said 5 tablespoons of butter. Basically, you're gonna cook this butter with this flour until it's incorporated and smooth and kind of a pasty texture. I'll give you an example. Give me one moment. All right, so this is what the roux looks like. It's still coming together. As you can see, the butter is still melting, but this is the consistency you are looking for. Once I get all this butter combined with the rest of this flour, I'll go ahead and put my Alfredo sauce mixture, my homemade mixture. I did give that out at the beginning. If you gotta rewind, then rewind, or you could go to Fry's and get you a can of Alfredo sauce. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this combined at this time, and I'll be right back with you. Now, as you can see, my Alfredo sauce came together. The butter's still melting. I'm working it in there. I pulled it off the heat. You see how cheesy it is. Now, you're not gonna get it like this at the store. I'm just letting you know now. But you can go ahead and grab you a can if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Get you one. Let me know how that worked out for you. I'm gonna just keep stirring and folding this butter into this sauce. I got my fettuccine noodles cooking over here. You know that done worked out real nice. You could tell by the look. You could tell by the look. But yeah, everything will be put together shortly. And I'll give you an example of that, of course. All right, so the chicken breast is done out of the oven. I did let this sit and rest for about 5 minutes. Do not pull it straight out of the oven and start slicing it, or the insides is gonna fall out. It's gonna melt out. You'll have a dry piece of no stuffed chicken. That is not what you want, because as you can see, this is juicy. You know what I'm saying? This is juicy. All right, so as you can see, I am all done with this. Got the chicken breast that was stuffed with the zucchini and the tomatoes on top of the fettuccine. Homemade Alfredo sauce. Yeah, I did that. With the garlic bread. Butter still melting on it. You know what I'm saying? I was going to do a review, but it's been so long since I've been able to enjoy like something I eat that was actually hot. And you can see this fire. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and let y'all go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna just have to let me know how it go if you put the recipe together. But this is my first time making this. Never made it once before in my life on everything I love. And look how it came out. Straight off fire. Yeah, no review tonight. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. But yeah, follow along, pay attention, like and subscribe. Thank you for having dinner with a real one.